Hey guys, it's Chris, and welcome to the Toned and Toneful Self-Actualization Video Podcast, episode number 47. Good things come to those who don't care. So in this week's episode, guys, I'm going to be talking about quite a funny subject. And I know the title's a little bit clickbaity, but I put it that way for a reason. There's a lot of things that have to do with this subject that I think a lot of people have always thought of. Good things come to those who wait. Good things do come to those who wait, but it would even be better to say good things come to those who don't care. And while that statement isn't exactly true in itself the way that it's said, it is actually incredibly true when we live our lives out that way. When people think about the results that they get when someone is nonchalant, whether that comes to results in getting gigs, or whether that comes to results of being a good leader, or that comes to the results of being a good dater, all these types of things in life come from people who are able to live in the moment and actually enjoy the process more than worrying about the result. This can be hard for a lot of people. And one of the things that I've come to recognize is that the people who want results the most tend to suffer the most when trying to get those results. They're looking for people to see that they've done a lot of work. They're looking for accolades. They're looking for compliments. And while the people around them might actually give them those accolades or maybe give them those compliments, they typically aren't the people who are the most successful in whatever avenue that they're pursuing. So when I say good things come to those who don't care, it is actually coming from the mindset that we are able to live out the things that we want to do without the worry of the results, either impressing others, impressing ourselves, and with that neutral mindset, we actually open up something very special. What is that very special thing, you might ask? It gives us the ability to allow us to channel our inner truth, and on top of that, to look at things neutrally and make adjustments to our actions that we're taking. A lot of people will study for a test, and they'll greatly care about that test. And I remember being in school and the people who studied for the test the most, or the people who were in a play and they were looking and they worried about their lines the most. They memorized every line and they painstakingly went over every line. Many of those people actually ended up forgetting the line when the time came, or when the test came, they ended up getting that B plus instead of the A plus that they were hoping.